Hello guys! Today is my birthday, I'm turning 45 and I'm going to bake a cheesecake with mandarin oranges and rote Grütze from Thermomix. For the cake base you're gonna need 300 grams of white flour, 40 grams of sugar, 2 eggs, 80 grams of starch, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 20 grams of vanilla sugar, 150 grams of butter. Nowadays, people like to watch their weight, so they don't like to use a lot of butter, they like to substitute it, but butter is yet the best ingredient. Also, we try to substitute sugar with other sweeteners, but sometimes it seems very difficult because it doesn't taste as good and you have to do a lot of tryouts. Eggs have a lot of cholesterol, but they do make for a good cake. Here I'm measuring some flour and I'm using a Thermomix DM6. I've had it for a few years now. Preparing the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and then I'm using a not reusable baking paper. First we start with butter, sugar, cornstarch, flour, eggs, baking powder, vanilla sugar, and everything will be mixed into a batter. We set it to 20 seconds. Left rotation, level 5. The batter should come out soft and smooth. I'm taking out all the batter onto a flat surface and I'm going to form it into a square so that it's easier to roll out on the baking sheet. I chose to make this cake because I like a cheesecake and I thought this was going to be really easy, and I'm making it for the first time here, and I was also going to use the Thermomix, and it really is a very simple cake to make. It just requires a few steps. Here I'm washing my Thermomix with a wonderful brush that I bought recently. It's a natural hairbrush and a wooden one. The batter is ready now to be rolled out on the baking sheet. There are special rollers that help to roll it out. This one is not the ideal one. This is my Indian one that my husband uses when he's making rotis and chapatis. And here I was using my hands and then flattened it out a little bit later. This is a fun task when you're making this cake with kids. For the filling we need 2 cans of drained mandarin oranges, 300 grams of milk, 50 grams of lemon juice, 2 packets of pudding powder, 4 eggs, 140 grams of sugar, 300 grams of red fruit jelly, 1.5 kilo of cream cheese 20%. Drain your mandarin oranges well and press out all the water. Measure out the milk. Add your sugar, eggs, lemon juice into the mixing bowl and mix it for 30 seconds. Add level 4 to get a frothy consistency. What's nice about the Thermomix, you can always look inside while it's mixing or add something if you need to. In the next step we follow up with milk, pudding powder, and the cream cheese. And we mix it up a little bit with the mixing tool, and then you add your lid, put it on 25 seconds and level 5 and wait till it's finished. It should be thick, so you might want to mix it some more if it's not thick enough. Now we distribute the mandarin oranges evenly on the batter. This looks very peaceful and lovely. Now we pour all the mixture onto this batter. Then you take your jelly and you drizzle it onto the batter, and following stir it up a bit so that it makes a colorful pattern. The cake is ready to go into the oven. It will remain there 40 to 45 minutes. Once you finish baking it, you want to open the oven after it's turned off, and you want to stick a wooden spoon inside and leave the cake in the oven to fully rest and come down before you take it out and cut it up. It's really tasty and not too sweet, which is good.